Hello, Pisces. Yoga Mystic here at your service to do a weekly energy check-in tarot reading for the sun sign of Pisces. I have cleared the energy space and cards with Palo Santo. Shuffling up the cards now for you. Spirit, please preside over this reading for the sun sign of Pisces. Allow your energy to flow through the cards so that they may receive the energies and messages they need at this time. Okay. Are you focused on your finances right now? Or do you have someone coloring your world? Okay. Doing some healing. Okay. You could be healing scarcity, wounds, lack mindsets, taking charge of your world. Pisces. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so I see you healing wounds around money, around scarcity, around lack. You're really focused on your finances, finding security and stability, taking charge of your world. But I see you've got some like this or that thinking going on. There's a blindfold on, something you're not seeing, but you are moving towards calmer waters. So the work you're doing is good, is conducive. Let me ask Spirit, advice and guidance for my Pisces, please, Spirit. Advice and guidance. Advice and guidance for my Pisces. What advice and guidance could you give them? Okay. Wow. There's a little reoccurring theme. There's a couple other signs that kind of that got the message from Spirit to stop looking in the past. Stop looking towards the past is what Spirit is saying. King of Swords cuts things out, becomes more detached, logical, linear. You might be reminiscing a lot, looking back into the past, wishing, like thinking of the good old days. And Spirit saying, stop, cut that out. There's an emotional tie that you have to the past that may need cord cutting. You may need to do cord cutting with something or someone in the past. Yeah. Spirit says, open up to the transformation. I am so sorry. For some reason, you might be clearing and healing some throat chakra things, expression, your ability to speak your truth or express yourself. But I think that Spirit wants you to cut the cords from the past, stop looking back, and allow the transformation, the alchemy that's trying to take place. Let it die so that you can have a new rebirth and a new beginning. Yeah, I see you are disappointed in the Devil card. You know, see here how in his hand he's got like strings, okay? And imagine this is what the strings are attached to. It's almost like there's something that has a hold on you that keeps you showing up sad, disappointed, bored. It's like you're longing for the good old days. But what that's doing is it's keeping you stuck and bound and not allowing you to fully step into the new timeline. What's the final outcome? Final outcome for my Pisces. Okay, there is someone that is offering love. You offering someone love or someone offering you love. Okay, could be a Pisces, could be a friend that turns into more than just friends. Pisces offering a Pisces some love. Or maybe this is confirming you're offering your love. Wow. Again, I apologize. You're reflecting on what works, what doesn't work. Sorry for the glare. You're reflecting on what works and what doesn't work. The love coming in. If there is someone offering new love, and it's a friend or another Pisces, could be an earth sign. You could be evaluating, like, especially if it's a friend, do you want to take the chance or the risk of losing the friendship? You might be weighing the pros and cons. And if this is you going to offer love, you might be reflecting and weighing the pros and cons before you express yourself. Okay, there is an epiphany. See this light coming through the labyrinth of her mind. There's an epiphany that's going to come in fast. And it has something to do with the moon card, your evolution, your growth. And it could be something you weren't seeing before, that all of a sudden it's like a light turns on. Okay. Man, I hope this is helpful. I hope this, let me know if it resonates. We're going to get an oracle card. Sometimes the oracle card does a really nice way of like wrapping up the messages into a fancy, pretty bow. Okay. You've got two here, Saraswati and Ahimsa. So let me scoot these cards out of the way and we'll get the book and read. Ahimsa means nonviolence. You have been observant of how your thoughts affect your actions and how your actions reflect the quality of your life. Wow, okay. That It makes me think of this. I feel like you've been healing how your thoughts affect your actions. And you know, it's even like that devil card, how the thoughts affect your actions. And how your actions reflect the quality of your life. Through actively changing your internal monologue, you are manifesting a heightened state of consciousness in a new paradigm. Continue to fine-tune your inner language to radiate compassion, joy, and peace. Even the most disciplined yogis still often look in the mirror and think negative thoughts about themselves, get frustrated when stuck in traffic, or speak words to a loved one that don't radiate pure love. These moments are your guru, reminding you of where you still need to grow. Overcoming your triggers facilitates growth. Each time you feel the voice of negativity come through, sing back to it words of ahimsa, compassion. You'll quickly find these words echoed back by all those you encounter. Okay, so it could be a lot of these thoughts creating your actions, and you're transforming. You're definitely transforming and having that epiphany that comes in quickly, having to do with your evolution, the moon card. So let's look up Saraswati now. Saraswati appears when you have surrendered to creativity, the endless stream that we only catch glimpses of but can feed us for life. She is the sacred river, flowing with divine wisdom, nourishing us with nectar for the soul. Art, music, dance, and literature. You may draw upon Saraswati when new ideas are flourishing and you are channeling universal wisdom. Boom. Saraswati appears in the ingenious moment when you think of something straight from the heavens, when you lose yourself in dance, when you become one with the music. She is the very source of all inspiration, embodying the cosmos through communication, meditation, intuition, speech, and sound. I wonder if that's why I'm really choking up over here. Saraswati has come to you to deliver the message, to pursue that creative idea with full force. You taking power over your life, Emperor card. Creative idea with full force. You are fully supported by her blessings. I love this. So chase your creativity, follow your intuition, maybe meditate to let that new idea or new creativity flow through. Yeah, these thoughts, and especially if they're of the past, right? These thoughts that keep us bound and stuck. We're letting that go. Ahimsa, nonviolence. So pay attention to the way that you're talking to yourself, thinking about yourself, nonviolent toward yourself. Be patient, loving, and kind, okay? Good luck to you, Pisces. I'll see you next time.